yeah, prison, drug addiction. Yep, she was adopted. Her grandparents stepped in and said, okay, we'll take you under our wings. And they nurtured her and they grew her. And now she got gold all around her neck. But I'm thinking, like, this is weird, though. Like, she didn't come from a family of gymnasts. She came from a family of drug and alcohol abuse, like people who were struggling, like prison. Like, she came, how do you come from that, but you winning gold medals representing your country? Because she was willing to put the work in. That's the problem with our country today. We got a bunch of people that's either out for greed, me, or we're just here being average. You were not born to be average. There ain't nothing special about her. She's human. She put the work in. When everybody went to the prom, she said, no, thank you, I promise you. I saw the interview. How was your prom? Oh, I heard it was nice. They said, what do you mean you heard it was nice? She was like, yeah, my friends went and I saw the pictures on IG. I was so excited for her. They said Simone Biles, like, you're like a celebrity. Like, everybody at the school knows you. Like, you didn't go to the prom? She was like, oh, no, I was training. They said, huh? She said, yeah, I was training. The prom is really cool. I might go next year, but I'm focused on the Olympics right now. And watch this. All those people that was at the prom, that was getting it, you know what I'm saying? Everything they out there doing. Watch this. A few weeks ago, they was watching her on TV. Are you willing to put in the work to bring that next level? That's one thing I can say about our country. You can make it here. Some people, really believe it or not, some people, because of their situation, because of their upbringing, because of their environment, some people will have a harder time. Let's just be clear. Some of you grew up in households where things will be a little bit easier for you. Some of you come from backgrounds where things will be a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what makes us who we are. That's what makes the great great. Don't nobody just all of a sudden just blow up and get to that next level. You deal with adversity and you keep pushing. You see, I saw that the guy that owns WhatsApp and just sold WhatsApp to Facebook a few years ago for $19 billion. That's a lot of money. Did you know that several years before he went to Facebook, the Facebook was like, yeah, no thank you. My man went to Facebook trying to get a job, like, yo, let me tell you about this joint called WhatsApp. They was like, nah, we good. WhatsApp, what's that? That's what they said to him. And he walked out of there like, man, that hurt. But like David said, that wasn't no failure. He was like, all right, well, I guess I gotta just do it myself. And then years later, Facebook went to him, hey man, come let's talk. Let's talk. I can imagine them on the golf course at a country club, in the office, sitting down with that big old shiny oak table with all their attorneys, and they finally settled for $19 billion. Why? Because he said, I got a dream. But people don't buy dreams. People buy realities. So he said, what I'm going to do now, since don't nobody believe in my dream, I'm going to pursue it. I'm going to press on. I'm going to grind. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to put in the sacrifice because I know that I've been given this dream, this vision. I'm going to do what I can to make this thing come into fruition. And when it does, people buy reality. So if somebody don't believe in you, don't be discouraged. I can only imagine when Simone Biles was going to gym practice and, you know what I'm saying, and she walked into the gym and people are flipping and they're there with their moms and dads. I'm sure she felt bad, like, man, my mom and dad aren't here. And they're looking like, are those your parents? She's like, no, they're my grandparents. Well, where are your parents? And I'm sure she had these conversations. But she was like, you know what, I'm not going to let my condition be my conclusion. I'm not going to let that be my story. Here's the reality. She got the same DNA inside her mom and dad. But she also has a brain. And the way we've been created and designed, we have brains, we can make our own decisions. You choose every single day whether or not you want to be successful.
Tuesday, September 15, 2025. It is an A-Day.
morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is September 15th and is an A Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and Code of Conduct.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our Code of Conduct. Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
You may now be seated at this time.
Now for today's weather forecast. It is currently 65 degrees with a high of about 81 degrees. The Woodlawn Middle School broadcast team is looking for students to take part in the morning announcements. If you are interested in being a news anchor and/or working behind the scenes, please see Mr. Jones in room 127. There will be fall sport interest meeting this Tuesday after school from 3:15 to 3:45. We will review the registration process and walk you through a practice of badminton or cross country based on your interest so you know the sport. We will meet in the gym at 3 and leave promptly at 3:45.
Motivational quote of the day. If the decisions you make about where you invest your blood, sweat, and tears are not consistent with the person you aspire to be, you'll never become that person. Clayton M. Christensen. Today in history. On this day in 1963, Birmingham, Alabama, a very sad and tragic event happened. A church called the 16th Street Baptist Church was bombed by people who wanted to stop the fight for civil rights and equality. The explosion killed 4 young African-American girls who were getting ready for Sunday school. This event shocked the nation and showed how unfair and dangerous segregation and racism were. Even though it was a terrible tragedy, it also helped more people realize the importance of the civil rights movement and the need to make changes for justice and equality.
Now it's time for our words of wisdom.
Good morning, happy Monday again to all of you. We hope that you had a wonderful and relaxing weekend where you took time to get refocused and ready for our 4th week of school, as I reminded your parents. That means at the end of next week, we will be at the halfway point, and that will be interim time already. So we hope that you have not fallen behind on your assignments. Teachers, please make sure that all of your grade books are up to date as well. As again, the end of next week will be our 5th week. That will be our halfway point for first quarter already, and interims will go out. So we want to make sure that we are all focused, we are all up to date on everything we need to be up to date on. Again, as a reminder, students, when we are doing a morning announcements or even afternoon announcements, you're absolutely quiet. It's not talk time, it's listening time. Okay, so please make sure that you are listening, because there are a lot of important announcements. Sometimes some of you all ask me the same questions that I have literally just announced when you see me in the hallway or either after school. I'm like, I literally just said that. That means either your class was talking or you were talking, and we're not listening. And so we want to make sure that everyone is hearing everything that goes forth on the morning and the afternoon announcements. And thank you, teachers and homeroom partners, for ensuring that your classroom is conducive to our students listening. Thank you so very much. Students that are in the Eagle's Nest, point sheets are coming around. Point sheets start today. So teachers, just so you are aware as well, point sheets are in effect today, and the point sheets are coming around to those students. Make sure, students, that you're carrying them and you're getting your teachers to sign them at the end of each class, and that you're gathering all of your points so that you can make incentives, and also showing that you're making better choices. And so in advance, congratulations. Eagle's Nest starts today, so that everyone is aware. Thank you all that went, all of you all that supported and went to the event on Saturday. Our staff, if you want to see a program from that service, I do have one on my desk in my office. You're welcome to see that. I know some of you did not receive one, but I was given one for the school. So there is one on my desk in my office if you would like to see that, or if you weren't able to attend. But it was great to see all the love and support, and to see all of you all on Saturday as well. Students, I just want to remind you that when we come out for dismissal, do not stand in front of the doors. Why are we saying that? Why? Why do you think we're saying that? Because some of you look at us crazy when we say don't stand there. Anybody know? You know? Why?
Because if you stand in front of the door, then people won't be able to get out.
Yes. If you stand in front of the doors, other people won't be able to get out. And we have hundreds of people coming out of those doors. So you have to keep moving. It's like an escalator. You don't end the escalator and then you just stand. It's going to back up. So please do not stand there. That's why we're saying that every single day. And please do not horseplay. That is a tight space. It's a tight space. We have buses coming in. Some of you are not paying attention. We want everybody, and we need everybody to be safe. So if you're a walker, and the last couple of days I've been dismissing walkers first so you can move out the way. Keep walking. Some of you are trying to see your friends. Move it. Keep going. Get in the car, walk down the street, wherever you're supposed to go. So that way our bus riders can come and safely get on their bus, or either wait for their bus and there's more room. Okay, we're going to continue that process to see how that goes, because some of you are coming out playing, standing in front of the doors, and it's creating a danger. It's creating a danger, and I need everybody to be safe. We have that? All right, teachers, please make sure you check the coverage schedule, and you're taking attendance. We've been doing pretty well, but Thursday and Friday I have about 13 or 14 of you that did not take attendance. So please check to make sure you submitted attendance for all periods last week, so you do not fall behind. Please check, teachers. And then, of course, please make sure you're taking attendance for every period, including advisory today as well. I am Dr. Archulus, and I love each and every one of you.
That's all for today, folks, and we'll see you on the next one.
I'm Dana.
I am Mercy, and have a marvelous Monday.